Hi guys, it's MegaDragonoid. As you probably can see, we're playing Phoenix Wright. I'm together with
Sira.
Just Patty. Just Patty's, man.
and Sira indeed. I was actually
Yeah, sorry, I didn't
who
mean
was
to
going
interrupt
first,
you,
like,
Sira.
Who was going first? Who's going first? Who's going first? And if you like what's going on here, just leave a subscribe onto the channel. If you want to see me playing on Twitch, just go to twitch.tv/MegaDragonoid. By the way, this video has been sponsored by Monster Energy. Hashtag not sponsored by Monster Energy. Wait, what?
Oh dear, you're doing too much monster.
I only had one today so far, and this is my second.
Yeah, but still.
I just like it.
Oh boy, did I hurt you too much?
No, you didn't.
Sorry.
Oh, you never hurt me too much. I'm kind of used to it. Okay, so evidence locker. Wait, evidence safe.
Done all of those.
Yeah. Inspector Goodman.
Ah, that's right. You have to work out how to spray your
This
little
place is stuffed
spraying
with
thing.
evidence, stuffed with dreams.
I'm not so sure about the dreams.
It won't open.
Do you really think it would? Hey pal, our security is high tech around here.
Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
It looks like a car door?
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Maybe the guy was some sort of escape artist and he got away?
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range stats thing.
He's been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
I totally agree.
That's the door we came into.
No shit, Captain Obvious. Right, Jira?
Yeah, you don't say.
It looks like you don't need the ID card to get out.
I wonder what would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we are inside.
Let's hope he remembers we're in here. Some sort of bulky equipment is getting dust here.
What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is.
Hey, that's my personal pole. I never got around to use it. Wait, I have seen that somewhere before. We did, right, bro?
Right.
We used it when we were trying to find that particular bullet.
That's right. The bullet that ended up being in someone's shoulder.
Yeah, right, pal. That's the metal detector. That one led to the solving the case out the Guard Lake. Remember? Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. Not really. And I don't think I have seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug swiper. Bug swiper? That doesn't look like one. Does it, Shira?
Bug
Bug
sweeper. Sweeper.
What does it do?
Tells bugs to go away. Go away, bugs.
Oh! Bug sweeper. As in, maybe not like insects, but like, looking for computer bugs, you know, like, glitches or something, maybe.
Dude, that sounds a good idea. Yeah,
No.
Maybe.
No.
No?
Can
No?
be also actually what's inside what it not to be inside of a computer.
Ah, okay.
Hardware bug, maybe.
I see. I'm sure it
Maybe.
will come in handy in solving some cases sooner or later. That cheap looking box. You can't judge a person or a machine by its cover. You gotta look at their heart. Okay.
We'll keep that in mind.
Okay, here's your... Put those pieces together and makes a jar.
There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, it seems like a little unstable. No wonder it broke.
I'm sure you'll remember the next time I will make a jar. Okay. I think...
Gotta work out how to use the spray.
Yeah, we only did like percent, but if we do percent, it's only doing that.
What happens if you press X while you're searching around the room?
Oh, hello. You can open the lockers if your fingerprints doesn't match. You can open it. They will give you 50 cents.
No, the police department lacks faith in its lock system.
After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead at the prosecutor's office. Yeah, which is me, because...
Press, okay.
I couldn't press anything, bro.
You couldn't press X while you were looking at that.
I did? No?
X.
Only...
No?
Yeah, I'm
nothing?
pressing that, but it's not working. Oh wait, no, I can do something I never did.
The glove, maybe?
Oh, there you go, you worked it out.
I kind of forgot that one.
Wait, there is someone right hand print. Hello?
Yeah, I know. Just...
It's like Simba.
It's like this, literally, like... Oh, didn't want to load on me.
It's like Simba, but then a full hand.
It's like, where did she learn school? A blood print has somebody's fingerprint on it. It is by DNA locked. Duh.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Please, gentlemen. Be nice to Emma.
I am nice to her, it's just...
It's
Interesting.
it's for newcomers for the Phoenix thing and for beginner investigators that they will see the clue.
True. What? What's the matter, detective? Here's locker. It's mine.
It's yours?
Please! You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you will testify that I won't harm a fly. You do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I will jot it down to the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys, believe me. You can't trust the police.
What? But you're the detective.
Some characters just like brain farts, huh, bro?
Yeah.
I am literally brain fart.
Uh-huh. Knew it.
Dish, 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 dish.
It must be one of the massive ball of bloods. I've never seen anything like this. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Oh, blue blood?
Idiot.
You don't say. Gumshoe. His name was Dick, right?
Yes,
Dick.
his name is Dick Gumshoe.
Dick.
Maybe it's Detective Goodman. No shit, he was killed here.
Yeah, and his body got dragged into the car.
Hold a minute. Hold on. I have to be honest about this. If his body was dragged, put this factor down.
Then there would be blood along the floor, leading
Blood
out of the
lines,
place.
Indeed.
Well,
Yeah.
of course, it can be possible that he got stabbed there. He was still alive, struggling. Came his bloody hand on Gumshoe's locker. Struggle outside towards the parking lot until he got personally killed.
That
But
You know,
he would have had to drive from
yeah.
that place to the parking lot.
and that's a 30
Still be
minutes
stabbed.
time.
Yeah, so that's a long way to go just to die in a different place.
Indeed. Was actually
Yeah.
an alien?
He thinks Goodman was an alien? Raven! Raven!
He thinks that was an alien, then I'm a god.
And I will be a demon.
I will be a god.
Can I be a kitsune?
Listen, something really happened in front of this locker. And I'll make a note of the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't need my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Yep. Okay, that's always weird. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything.
Fair enough.
Entire spray empty. Shh.
Yeah, it would probably run out by now.
I need to get some new ones, said Emma.
Hey, careful how much you use of that, Phoenix.
I wasn't expecting that one.
I'm getting a reaction here.
There's no reason for a murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This might be something significant. Alright. That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What? This? It's called luminoil testing fluid.
Where do you got your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I just borrowed $50 from the chief.
That was an example.
Yeah. Where do you got this, Emma?
I always buy it by the mail order.
Well, I better jolt this down under the floor plans. Okay. Just spraying more then. Nothing.
On a metal detector, maybe.
Hey, good suggestion. Nothing on the pole. Lights.
Looks like that's about it.
Side door. Just want to be just narrow, to be honest. Nothing. Okay.
But now that we know that that is a thing that can work, we can use that everywhere we go.
Yeah.
I suggest spraying in that room with the cactus again.
Yeah, but what the problem is here,
The problem is...
okay, I have to present, apparently, the notepad. Wait, okay, moment, wrong button. The notepad, I think. No, that's not the notepad. You are actually on it. So the notepad or the knife? What are we gonna pick? The knife or the notepad?
Show him the knife first, I reckon.
Sure. The knife or the notepad? If we get a tie, I'm gonna flip a coin. The knife.
Just put the knife then.
Okay. Got the coin ready in case of where we need. Detective Goodman's note and this switchblade knife. I bet Egbert has a most surprises for everyone. Because of the SL9 connection. That's Mr. Edward's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. But that's first time the world knew Edward was the man to be feared. Why should the evidence from the case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. Now we got access. That's why I need it. Thank you.
Thank you, coming in.
Look at us. Gumshoe, look at us.
Look.
Or I slap you in the face.
Seems to be a left-hand glove.
Good call, bro. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely a left-hand glove.
Left-hand glove, yeah.
Who do we know who wears gloves?
I don't know. Oh, that was a bloody violent case. Violent? So it was a murder? A serial killer. Serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake and Miss Edward built his case around to nab him.
This was 2 years ago?
That put Miss Edward right in the spot. And they started a rumor mill. Rumors? About forging evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transfer the other day. It was the last job he ever did. If human, that is.
What do you mean?
The Grumman was the detective in charge of the SL9 accident, see?
So, that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Hey pal, look at the time. Was there something you need to go to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's injury committee should be letting out soon.
Oh my god, what is that?
I don't know, but that's...
That is a good question.
Yeah.
It looks like...
It's a menu.
Are you sure about that?
Well, it says the word restaurant on it.
True.
And
it looks like a butler's cave / maid's cave.
Yeah, it does look
Just
like that.
Look at the picture!
Yeah. I'm going to give them my report for the day. It might help, you know.
Oh, report? You mean the note written in the back of the flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Miss Azure we're talking about. I'm sure you can use a report like this. I believe in him. Needs enemies when you have friends like Detective Goodman. Goodshoe.
Gumshoe.
Yeah. I'm off, pal. Later.
Bye, Gumshoe.
I should probably see what Edward has to say too. Yeah, let's go. Yeehaw, hombre.
I still think you need to spray the room more, but okay.
There's nothing, to be honest. I checked.
We can check there for more signs of blood, maybe.
February 23, High Prosecutor Office, Room 12-2.
Hey, it's this guy. Was it?
I think it was
me or you who did this? Ah, yes. My apology.
Oh, it's you.
Have we met somewhere?
We did, asshole. On our second case. Huh?
Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long.
Is Edgeworth here?
They're standing by the window, the teacup in his hand. Hello.
Right.
He has the hotel bring him tea service?
Twitch, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry.
I am.
By the way,
No,
that was me.
Oh, sorry, that's you.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. Told you it was a restaurant. I think he was trying to...
A butler's cave.
And look at that smirk on his face!
Yeah, he was.
He likes it.
So butler's cave.
But I think you need to say your line, bro.
Oh. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think the whole thing is really taking the toll on him. He wants
I want to first know about one particular thing first. That one. Oh, right. I better check this now.
As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage?
Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, nonetheless.
Yes, that's true.
We nailed it. We nailed it.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that.
Wow!
I was asked to go by Chief Gaunt, no less.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago.
Remember that? Half year ago? When Maya was...
When Maya was accused of something.
Uh-huh.
Do you think it's the same case?
It's the only one with the screwdriver reference.
I don't remember a screwdriver in that one.
There was.
Okay. I'll trust you. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
But it was solved, right? It should have been, even if the evidence was already filled.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case.
I'm curious about this other case. I better make note of it. It does feel it's connected somehow. I don't know why, but...
Stubborn as always, I told you this has nothing to do with the current case.
Can you just read our minds?
Okay, now... hey, we're missing something. Let's have a little chat. So, what did the current committee go?
Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communication error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Again?
I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Connection. Are you okay for tomorrow's trial?
Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However...
Something happened?
They gave me control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still...
Wow, I never seen this out of sorts. This was found in his car, but also the notepad was found on his car. I'm throwing the blade.
I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 accident. Some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
Must be talking about his father murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the Deputy Chief of Police at the time, Damon Gant.
That wacky old coat who was involved in the case 2 years ago too?
He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Miss Edgeworth.
What I want to know is why was the deputy chief of the police on the investigation?
In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hand. We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed.
But you didn't...
Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister, what?
If you were still studying forensic science?
Yes, of course. Why, just today Mr. White and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid, huh? Well then, you might have use for this.
Aluminium powder for taking fingerprints?
Oh, that's gonna be useful. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me, are you sure? What? We are the enemy, you know.
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Edward is kinda nice to us.
For a change, yeah.
Give me presents.
Edward, I'm really...
No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Fingerprint set and fingerprint file received.
Well, let's get going. Okay, last investigation.
Here we go again. Seems I'm seeing a suspicious fingerprint somewhere. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What is here missing?
Have you examined the scene with the spray?
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What are we missing?
Oh, the
We're
lady's not
missing.
there.
We're missing
The
Angel.
Yes.
Yeah, Angel Star. She's not there. That's interesting.
Where to be found?
She's taking the legs away with the valuable thing into that vein.
Yeah. I had a suspicious feeling. This blood must be from when Lana...
No, my sister isn't a murderer.
But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime.
Uh,
And her right hand is bandaged.
Hey, just whose side are you on?
It had nothing to do with taking sides. This means Lana's hand was blood on it. It just keeps getting worse.
Ah, but is it her blood? Remember, you
Yeah.
have that thing.
Yeah, she stanched her finger on the cactus, remember?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we've got that thing that tests for fingerprints now.
Yeah, that was what I was planning to do. Oh, why is it not working? Did I press the wrong button?
Here, a phone. Don't touch it. I can hear anything.
Yeah, we have heard this one before.
Yeah.
Oh Why isn't it not working? Why can't we not use the fingerprints thingy?
Blah 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 blah.
Okay, let's move. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Where's our cowboy? Wait.
Yeah, the cowboy's not there either.
Okay, that one.
He's also gone. He's become with the of course having a conversation with Angel.
February 23, evidence room, sector 3. Finishing and turning up a suspicious handprint.
Here, it's the blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret.
Let's use the secret. Oh.
We were gonna synced up with that one. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed.
Right, let's get started. First, choose the finger.
Finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose a finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
Either the thumb or the index finger, right?
Yeah, because those are the most visible one.
That's right.
The thumb and the point finger, yes.
I really can tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating!
Okay. You can pick every finger. Let's go for the pinky. Pinky
No.
and the brain.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkling in her eyes.
We sprinkle the aluminium powder around.
Huh? How do you want to do that?
With the X button, see?
Ah, it looks like it did the trick.
The aluminium powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
With the triangle button. Exciting, I know.
Calling about breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
The triangle button. Imagine you are blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See?
Wow, it looks like fun. You should take some getting used to it though.
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basic of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I guess I better give it a try.
Whole screen. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And we have another New Year.
Yeah.
Press now the triangle button.
Okay.
Aha! You did it! You found one!
But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention, I guess it doesn't. The glove! The glove! The missing glove!
What does this mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint have worn gloves. Told ya.
Yep.
Told ya.
Don't tell me we have been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. It's just the way it's sometimes with scientific investigations. But that does seem a shame. We at it. Why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely. There. It's seems there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprints as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Fingerprints outside of the blood.
There, yes, there.
Let's dust.
Here we go again. I'm dreaming of a
No, and it's no aluminium. Let it snow, let it snow. Let the aluminium know how to go. Come on,
Let's
now
work
blow.
together. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, we found a fingerprint. We found a fingerprint.
I think we'd like to give it one try. Okay, let's give.
Okay, let's move on a different finger.
A different finger? Where?
But we just did that one. Didn't we?
I think we missed some punch. Come on. It's everywhere.
Yay, the print is so clear, it's dazzling.
Dazzling?
Hey, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So, we haven't done yet. This is quite a progress.
Well, there is no point in finding a fingerprint. And not knowing who the owner is, right?
Guess he's right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out to the person who left these prints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint on the and the fingerprints are the different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So we have fingerprints, which we most likely find on this evidence locker. Oh, you can check it.
It's
You can
Mickey,
check it.
isn't it? It's Meekins.
No. Look.
No, not Meekins. Huh.
No.
Oh, we found a
Dick
gumshoe.
Goodman?
Yeah,
No,
it is
Dick
his
Gumshoe.
locker, right?
Yeah, it is his locker.
Yeah. It is his locker. Match found. Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something's wrong, Mr. Wright. You gave me this so what look. So
Okay.
what?
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time.
The question
Sometimes
is,
you-
why is...
Sometimes
Sorry.
you hit, sometimes you miss.
Yeah, but there was one locker remaining left.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You got a wall with the pouches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was another handprint in this room. Let's check it out.
Now you mention it.
Where was it? It was on this locker. This is where we got the email for reaction, right?
Right, there was a handprint there. Okay, want to try using this?
There goes the eye sparkly again. Let's check for the footprints.
Spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We have only finding the chemical means.
Any prince in that era will be whipped away too.
Oh, right.
Wipes, I think. Wipes. But that's okay.
Right.
That means no prince?
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me.
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't robbed away.
Prince other than the ones that will by the bloody hand.
Oh, yeah, there, over there, there's the fingerprints.
Just keeping in the middle. Yeah, there it is. Another print we haven't seen.
Okay, yeah, it's good. Found it.
Ah, why is it not triggering? Come on! This is bullshit. There we go. Not Kent. Not Angel. Definitely not Sky. Also not Sky. Marshall?
Jake Marshall.
Interesting.
Dee. Match found.
Indeed. Hey, these fingerprints, they...
Hey, worse? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer
It's
Marshall.
Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Boop, boop, boop.
Marshall fingerprints added to the court record.
That's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved to the crime. Are you sure
Emma.
about that?
It's definitely different from the Detective Gumshoe prints. Oh, that was my accent. Your reaction, the blood, the fingerprints, they are the same place.
Oh,
So we have Jake Marshall fingerprints on a white blood stain.
Which means he was trying to wipe away evidence.
Yeah.
but why would Officer Marshall get the valuable with Angel?
Yeah, and looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. This is what you call the decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
And here we go again. Here we go.
Here we go. Saving content, tapping up position. Boom. Was that it?
That was it. We're going to day 3, trial former.
We've got a lot of stuff in our inventory at the moment.
Yeah, the biggest one so far. February 24, 9:41 a.m. District Court. Defendant number 2.
So what do you think, Mr. White?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all,
The victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time.
this is the big sister of his. Her, sorry.
Oh, and a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. White. I apologize for yesterday. I was in the post.
I hope they didn't hold you for too long for questioning.
We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighter stuff. So how did it go? It is as Mr. White suspect. The police are clueless. I figured out as much, so I'm struck the plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you... Much to my regret. I'm much in the dark about this as they are.
Miss
Guy. Hmm?
You found traces of evidence of a certain person in the police department evidence room. He belonged to Officer Jake Marshall.
What kind of trace evidence?
Bloodstained fingers, to be exact. That's a trump card I have on my sleeve today. You understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
You have to play cards we are dealing, isn't that right, Miss Guy?
Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright.
Okay, here we go.
Court is in session.
February 24, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 9. Mambo number 9. I can never stop doing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is number 5.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Defendant is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is...
I'm afraid you have to clarify.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time.
But that's not physically possible, isn't it? What's more, I heard the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Wow, this is one messed up trial.
One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today, I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
Now, that is what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on the top of things. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself.
That's supposed to be a admirable rat? Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Whichever, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand.
For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department.
Suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? Da da da! I can never help. Oh boy, they're getting wild. They gotta go. Hey, look who we have here.
Will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Conte. Yes, sir! I'm Officer Megan, sir! My corporation would be
Again, he slapped on his wounded hand. And look at that face! I'm gonna make a screenshot and send it to Snoopy. Snoopy can make something out of this.
Yeah, go further, please. Before I laugh, before I
That
die.
face is just priceless, isn't it?
Yes.
Fuck. There you go, got it.
I can just think, what do you mean they're out of tartar sauce?
Here we go
There we
further.
go.
Wait, no. This is my interpretation of that famous painting, The Scream.
Look at that face.
I'm screwed.
Mhm.
You're so screwed, right?
Who's this douchebag?
You're telling us you're a professional killer? You're cutting in and out! Sira, you were
Sira?
Go.
Sorry?
My word.
You're cutting in and
It
out!
was me, sir!
Okay.
I never killed anyone! Sir, you got to believe me!
Can somebody please take that microphone? Yeah, no, that megaphone away, please. Put it in custody, please. Thank you. Actually, what you will.
The younger generation, sir! A person who action adults can possibly compare it!
Please,
Okay.
Miss Ashford, sir. Help me, sir.
Officer Meekins.
Shira?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We sometimes don't hear you anymore, like you're cutting it out.
Yeah. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order.
Yes! I'm part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir! You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
I cannot even speak it out, sorry.
It's okay.
Enthusiasm.
Exciting witness testimony.
Okay, here we go again.
Although it was not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. It's the only thing that I was trained to do, sir. I suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it. But I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. Was not his fault.
Nope. So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you?
Do us before to you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir.
I see, then you faint and your colleague helped you regain consciousness.
He knocked me upside the head, sir.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Here is more information to work with. Okay, let's grab up the guide we need. Wow. Okay, this will be a troublesome part. We have to press on all his statements.
Oh boy.
That means all 6.
Oh, this is not a normal duty.
Mr. Meekins,
You don't need to. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have
Sorry.
to read to the green part, just the next parts, actually. Mr. Meekins, you're working in the General Affairs Department, do you not?
Sir, I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir.
That's why he's
Yikes.
got the megaphone.
Yeah, yikes, now that's a scary tough.
Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed.
In charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir.
The Blue Badger?
Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot created by the chief of detectives, sir. I wasn't sure it wasn't broken during the transferal progress. That was my sole mission for today, sir.
I see, sounds like a very important mission.
After the awkward ceremony finished today, there were so many people running around. That I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room.
Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there?
You don't need this one,
What
just...
is this man on the...
In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct?
Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck.
Very noticeable. And the funny thing is, it has the freaking same pose.
It is too!
So then your ID number should be listed on here, right?
There it is, I found it. There's the right one, right here.
Could you please read out us the number?
7777. Oh, no. 4. Yes, sir. It's 4989596. That's my number, sir.
Hey, I want to double check.
That appeared twice on there. That's interesting. See, it appears twice. Once at 4:50 and then again at 5:14.
What I'm not getting here is basically they are on the same time.
Yeah, how is that possible?
But that's possible, but that means he had only 60 seconds to get in there. I see, huh? The number 4989596 is shown as being used twice.
Please explain, witness.
It's no real mystery, sir. Mystery, sir. First time is when I relocated the Blue Badger in the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down.
Within 1 freaking minute? I find it kind of weird. Or that means there was a malfunction.
Yes.
I see, that was during that time when...
Yes, sir. That's what I once when I spotted the man on the security screen.
Don't need to. This one, just press it. So you were attacked. Can you please tell what exactly what happened to you?
It was a knife, sir. A knife.
Detective Goodman pulled a knife to you. What happened then?
Oh, with me charging into him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. Yes?
What is most considering me is this particular angle.
Yeah. What about it?
Okay, let me review. If I'm correcting myself. Where is it? Okay, so as we can probably see, there are two locations here and here.
Yeah.
How did Meekins, in this particular picture, got on this side? Well, there is... It has to come from this side to here, which means he's supposed to be standing... And I'm seeing... He's supposed to be then standing with his back to this wall up here.
Where the big pool, of course, is.
Indeed.
Yeah, because you cannot see the door.
Indeed.
Unless it's the point of view of his memory, so he could be remembering it wrong.
That can be true. But that means... there must be a wall standing right here. Yeah. I'm still struggling with that part. You weren't exactly the kind of person someone who wanted to run into.
That's what I reacted, sir. I swing my arms like an octopus struggling to detain him. Octodad. 4x2. That's how I got the gash on my hand. Yeah, a gash on my hand. Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be... When I saw the blood sticking down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. I fought for my life and then I did it.
What exactly do you mean when you say did it?
I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. Just guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him.
Why do I see a bad imitation of the Karate Kid?
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda.
Only then the slim version.
Taste to defeat!
Or maybe he just deafens the guy to death.
Yeah. You took his knife?
He bored him to death. Lol. I spin him around and performed a disarming maneuver.
This is a theory. A theory.
Hmm.
What if that tip of that knife is still in his hand?
Possible.
Possible. Yeah, possible. That would explain why it's still in a bandage.
Yeah.
Made sure to close my eyes like a man.
That's not how that works, but whatever.
No, you're supposed to keep your eyes always open when that happens.
Especially when you're attacking.
Like attacking somebody with eyes closed, like and then smash yourself to the wall.
Ow. Ow.
Man, that face of Phoenix is like, okay.
Yeah. I see. He must be real desperate.
The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched into sea of my blood, and then... Yes?
Sea of blood?
His blood.
Sea of my blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm meaning. Sea of his blood?
Een heleboel blood.
That
Oh.
means he will be dead, actually.
No, bro. The blood on the floor, the blood where they think the body was, is actually Meekin's blood.
That can be
It makes
possible.
sense now.
That does make sense, but does that mean he's supposed to be at the brink of death?
Not necessarily. He could be over-exaggerating.
Well, you must be light-headed if you lost that much blood. Because that means you lost this much blood in your body. Like this entire, from top to your, past your shoulders, that you're just having your arms left and your remaining body lost blood. Let's just say a quarter of your body lost already its blood. That's dangerous.
He did say he fell unconscious, so if he lost that much blood, then yeah, that would be a good reason to lose consciousness.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I remember when I was covered up in blood.
Ew.
That was during kindergarten. I smacked my head towards a pole where you can climb up like a monkey bar, and it was running with my friends. Until then, I hit that pole and I was covered in blood. I was crying, but when I saw one of the schoolmates having their eyes fully open, shocked, looking at me, I was looking at my hands full of blood.
Damn. Well, I had kind of...
So that's why the teachers sent me to the first aid. And the doctors there just make the wound clean and stitch it close. I still have a little scar on it.
Well, I kind of had a similar effect. Not like literally, it's not... I don't have a marking of it, but literally I had one time we're playing a kind of an school game, like... I don't know how to say the English term, I will say the Dutch version. Iemandism, niemandism. We were playing that.
Somebody is it and somebody is not, like tag.
Yeah, with a ball.
Ah.
And I was running, and I was like saying, "Ha, you can't hit me," and I like.
You cannot catch me. You cannot get me.
And because I wasn't paying attention, I was thinking the room was way bigger than it actually was, because we were in a smaller gym class. I smacked my face into the wall, and I started dripping blood out of my nose. That hurted like hell, to be honest. And like, because of that impact gives so much impact to my head, I was like sitting on a crutch, if I'm saying that correctly. Like,
yeah.
And I was just sitting there, like, I think within a minute, like I went, and I was lying on the ground. I didn't notice at all that I fell on the ground. I was like, they tried to wake me up, like, why is everybody around me? Like, Danny, you fell on the ground, like, okay. Let's bring you back, and you're gonna lie down for a bit. Just try to relax. We're getting a cold towel for you, and like I put it on my nose. I had to keep it close so like it didn't bleed anymore. Oh, that was a painful day that time. Straight story, huh?
Oh, or that other day when my big brother just drive over my feet with his bike. Oh, I still have a scar on my feet. I still have it.
Damn. Let's get to you.
Then the next thing I knew,
yes.
he punched me right into my face.
Where are we actually? Are we at the 4th part or?
He's
Oh, okay, we're at the last part. That's good. Okay, finally. About what time did you regain consciousness?
No evidence, sir, but I'm supposed to know what? It was unconsciousness.
Oh, right. I'm going to the toilet quickly. Be right back.
Look. Justin! Why is it so quiet? Justin?
Easy. Ring, ring, ring. Dr. Justin calling.
Justin!
He's still active there. Bro.
Beep, 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 beep.
I think he went away for some reason.
Run away. I'll go further then.
Oh, this
Hey,
is
guys.
his character.
Oh, he's back.
Man in black.
Sorry about that.
What happened?
Hi.
Sorry about that, guys. Okay. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30.
He hit me right into the head too. Crying tears with pain. Oh, little baby.
That's nice. I mean, it's nice to recover, that is.
That's nice. And he cries like a
We need to
baby.
put a douchebag on his head. Like a douche. I'm gonna make that one myself.
That's nice that he cried like a baby.
I'm not sure if Sure can get the picture of a douchebag.
Douchebag. Oh, for God's sake, really.
What?
Ah, the chocolate broke. It's all
damn.
good.
Chocolate?
Chocolate. Okay, put it back. There you go. It was like a pieces.
Okay, there we go. I got it ready.
Okay. Make sure I finish my mission, sir.
That sounded so funny when you had that in your mouth. Your mission?
Yes, sir. The Blue Ranger, sir. Oh, delicious chocolate. Oh.
Oh. What do you think, bro?
About what?
What sure I didn't like talking with a full mouth. What do you say?
Return him to the entrance before things get out of the hand.
Well, we can't rest easy now. Wait a minute.
The badger is broken. See, it's been mended up with tape.
And fingerprints.
Why did we not inspect that?
Yeah, we probably should have.
Yeah. I believe now
Can we go back? Or
No,
that
we can't.
Mhm.
I believe we have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Oh, I need a drink. If one of my text comes up, you guys can take. Just say when I can press the button. Bro, your turn.
Yeah, okay. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim?
That's something really good that Edward's saying now. He's got a point. Yes, Officer Meekins?
Not to that, sir. Take a look at this. It's what's to my jail cell. Chief Gunn delivered it to me just this morning, sir.
The chief?
Delivered it?
What's that? It's a videotape.
Yeah.
Don't you ever use it before? Yes, sir. It's certainly right, sir. A videotape, sir. They're gonna footage from the security camera in the evidence room.
Can someone please take his megaphone away?
I just want to say, it already bleeds my ears a couple of times now.
My ears
What are you
bleed
saying,
like
guys? I didn't hear you anymore. What are you saying?
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape. And it was told it had been mistakenly erased.
Yeah. That's quite a mistake.
I just do what I'm told, sir. That's the only thing I'm really good at.
Looks like communication at the police department is good as ever. Order! I want all the evidence right now! Well then, let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdered the victim.
Oh, please stop using that word murder, sir. It scares me.
A videotape of the real murder. Just what we are getting ourselves into. Where's the popcorn? Okay, what's already inked there?
And the thing's already broken. Well,
So there's no reason for that. Huh? Wait a minute. 40-30.
There it comes, there it comes. Weekends.
Oh no, wait. I'm seeing that wrong. 54.
And... We saw that he punched Meekins in the face. Oh, and there he is. But, whoa. Where did he go?
Goodman isn't even there.
How
And there's
did
no
he get
other way to
out?
get...
How did he
There's
get
no
out?
way to get past the camera. Yeah.
He found an air shelter that he can
must have found,
escape
like,
from.
Yeah, there might be a secret exit or something.
Mhm. Oh my god, he's wearing blue and purple lips again!
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling things staying with us?
What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood?
Sir, that's the pride and joy of the Internal Criminal Affairs Department, sir. It's a blue badger, sir.
Why am I not surprised this is going... isn't going smoothly? So Justin is right, but the photograph is made wrong. And how did he get out? Well, anyways, the time scene proved that the witness indeed encountered or someone. Evidence room is some sort of activity that took place.
Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins?
Sir, as you wish, sir. Mystery man.
Now we have another testimony from him. Okay, here we go again. Shall we, guys, we need to stop the recording. We are already like 1 hour and a half. Shall we continue to the next part then?
Okay.
So I want to know now more
okay.
about this. We're gonna make Justin more. I don't fucking care. So we will see you next week, guys, and have a nice day. Peace!
Hey.